Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to separate audio streams on your Windows PC from different sources using virtual audio cable. Alright, so first off, you're going to want to go and download virtual audio cable. I'm going to have the download link in the description box down below. If you want to download the trial version, it says all the features are identical. I'm not too sure about that, but you can download it to make sure it works on your system anyway. And then it's a minimum of €25 to actually pay for the full featured version. So after you download that, you should just download it, install it, and you should be left with, in your start menu, you should have virtual audio cable. So the main two things we're going to be using is the audio repeater, MME, and the control panel. So first off, open up the control panel. So you want to set your cables to either 3, 4, how many inputs you want to separate basically. So if you have a Discord call, that's going to be one line. Your desktop audio with the game audio is going to be another line. And then the extra line is going to be used for your monitoring of the other lines for your headphones. So I have a fourth line because I wanted to use it for my mic, but at the moment I have to use VB audio cable, so it doesn't work for some reason with virtual audio cable Reaper. So I'll actually have a tutorial on how I live edit my audio on the mic, so you can sound it like this, remove all your fan noises and everything in the background, coming up next week. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe down below. If you like this video as well, anytime through the video, hit a like button. And then if you have any comments or any problems, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll try to get to everyone down there. Alright, so you're going to want to come up here and the cables, however many inputs you have, you want to set that. So if it's 3, you set 3, 4, whatever, and then click set. It won't change for me because I have 4, but it won't let me set them because I'm actually using them at the moment. So you're going to want to make sure they're set to line. And you're going to make sure that you have the megahertz correct on all of them. So the range is going to be, so you can use up to 48 megahertz. And the current format then is shown for what they're being used for. So as you can see, line 4 isn't being used. So after you have this set up, you're going to want to go to your audio repeater. So back into the all programs and then into virtual audio cable and make sure it's the MME version. So this is going to enable you to be able to hear from line 1 into your speakers. So you're going to want to make sure you have all your audio settings set perfectly. So these are mine at the moment. So you're going to have the wave in as the line 1 or whichever line you're going to dedicate to your own personal audio that you're not going to record. Then you're going to want to have your wave out set to whatever headphones or speakers you use. And you can find that down here in your playback devices. And it's going to be whichever one you can. Whenever you're using your headphones, normally it's going to be the one that normally outputs the audio to yourself. That's the one you're going to want to select. And then have your sample rate and all that set. For total buffer, I usually set it to 400, so that does not too much of a delay. And then the sample rate in bits per sample. Bits per sample is fine. Stereo buffers, all that's fine. Priority, you want to set to high. And then make sure you have your sample rate to set whatever the rest of your lines are set to. So now to make sure that all the audios are coming into line 1, what you want to go and do is go to recording devices. So you're going to have, you don't want to touch line 1. That's fine. Leave that alone. So you're going to come down to the other lines you made and make sure that when you go into them, they're all clicked as listen to this device and make sure they all go through the line 1 that you have. So all of them go through and they all come in through your line 1. So that makes sure that it goes. So all these lines feed into line 1. Line 1 then from the audio repeater repeats into your speakers so that you can hear all the audio, but the recording devices pick them up as separate audio streams. So it just makes it easier for post-processing and for leveling during a stream as well. So now you don't want to have to do the audio repeater every time, because every time you turn off your computer, you're going to have to open that up and set all your settings before you can even use your computer with audio. So what I have in the description box down below is this, evac.bat. I didn't have this myself. I'll leave a link in the description box down below where I found this bat file. So it's going to be a YouTube video. It's very similar to this one, but it didn't go into much detail, and it took me a while to understand what everything did and why I needed everything. So that's why I made this one as well. So it basically it says to start it, and it's the name of the program, audio repeater. It points it to the program. So to find that, what you're going to want to do is go into your all programs, virtual audio cable, right click, properties, and it's going to be the target file. So you just want to copy and paste that into these quotation marks here. Then your input. So it's going to be the line that you're going to have all the other lines directed to. And the output is going to be for the speakers, like we said before. So basically what you want to do is you're going to want to copy all of the settings you have in here into this .bat file. So the sample rate, the priority, make sure you have auto start so that it starts every time you can turn on a computer, or every time you run the .bat file. To make it that we have it where it runs every time we turn on the computer, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your control panel, type in schedule, and it's going to come up with schedule tasks. I already have mine open here. So you're going to have something that looks like this when you open it up. So you're going to go to create basic task, create a basic task, name it whatever. So VAC, I already have mine here, as you can see. Click next. When I log on, so that every time you turn on the computer, it's going to automatically run the .bat file. So it's going to have a startup program, and you're going to point it towards wherever you have the .bat file saved. Mine's on my desktop, so it's that one there. You don't need to set any arguments or start in options. You already have those set in the .bat file itself. Click next. Make sure you click open this priorities dialog for when I click finish. So you click finish. Oh yeah, because I already have it set. So what it's going to do then is going to open up the priorities, which is going to look like this section down here. And what you want to make sure you have checked is run with highest privileges. So that just means it can set the priority to high in Windows Task Manager without you having to automatically do it. And that allows the program to reduce any buffer time and reduce any like glitches in the audio. So you won't have any cutting out and you won't have any static in the audio itself through your headphones. So that's very good. So that's pretty much it, guys. After you have all that done, you're ready. What you want to do then is just make sure you go into your playback devices, and you're going to want to set your line 1 to your default device. So now you have all the lines going to line 1. Line 1 is going to speakers, and you're listening through either line 1 or speakers. You can set it to either of them. My speakers are set to my speakers, but I have my headphones actually playing through line 1. So if you liked this video and it was helpful, give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe down below. And if you have any other comments that you want to leave in the comment section down below, if you have any problems, if you want to see any other tutorials from me, or if you want to see any games that you want me to play, leave them down in the comment section down below. I'll try to get to everyone. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.